This is Robert Kraft coming to you live on SNNLive, and we're here at the LD Micro Main Event 2015 in Bel Air, California. With me right now is Chris Yewdall from DDD Group. The symbol is DDDGY. Chris, welcome back to SNNLive.
Thanks very much, Robert. It's great to be here again.
It's great to see you. It's been a while. So before we get into an update, because it has been a while, let's get an overview of DDD Group.
Well, Robert, we're predominantly a technology licensing company. We specialize in image analysis technology. There's an awful lot of information in a flat picture or a video that we can mine out of that, and using our proprietary algorithms, once we've got that information, we can actually do some very interesting things with the video. We have used this very successfully in the 3D market. 54 million products have shipped now with our technology on board that converts 2D to 3D video and games automatically. But more recently, we've been working on some new technologies for some much bigger markets in social media, game casting, and video conferencing.
So, let's get into it. I have a feeling the update has to do with this new 2D technology that you're developing.
That's right. In fact, our sort of absence from these shows has really been because the 3D market started to slow down back in 2013. And we have spent quite a bit of time looking at these new technologies. We've taken our existing team of developers, we've taken the patents that we own, and we've taken the technologies that we've developed, and we've made them work for some slightly different applications. And the two products that we've been here talking about that have actually been creating quite a lot of interest are Tridef Smartcam. What that does is it allows us to do real-time green screening. So when you're watching the news tonight and the weather reader comes up to tell us what a wonderful day it's going to be here in Los Angeles tomorrow, they're standing in front of a green screen. And they get superimposed on the weather map. That's done all done digitally. What our technologies do now is they allow you with your webcam or your smartphone to do that using a 2D webcam and our software. So we look at you, we get rid of all the background, and then we allow you to put that into things like Skype, WebEx, some of the game casting products that the kids are using to make video games that are shared on Twitch. And it's a very, very cost-effective solution. 100% software, works with what people already have today. So you don't have to go and buy a new laptop, you don't have to go and buy a new webcam, a new phone. It works with what you've already got. So our target market is very sizable. The other product that we've been talking about is something called UPix. Now, UPix is a mobile version of Smartcam, and it's very, very cool. It's been creating a lot of interest here because this is the first time we've been able to show it publicly. We've got it in pre-release now. What UPix allows you to do is create the perfect selfie and make selfies interactive. And the target market for this makes video conferencing and game casting look positively tiny by comparison. So with UPix, if you're standing in front of Santa Monica Pier and you want that great picture of the yachts and sport fishing behind you, when you're doing the selfie today, you don't quite know whether your head's going to be obscuring what you're trying to capture in the background. You don't quite know whether the sun's going to be in the right place for your face. What you can do now, take a picture, get the perfect background, take your picture with the front-facing camera, we get rid of all the background and let you put yourself right in the place that you want to on that picture. You can then share it with your friends when they get that picture. If they've got the UPix app, they can take their picture, get rid of the background, put it into your picture and share it back with you. So suddenly we make selfies interactive. And this concept of adding yourself to somebody else's selfie and sharing it back with them is what we call the groupie. So Robert, remember where you heard that first, because hopefully that'll be a new word for the dictionary in a couple of years' time.
I was going to say #groupie.
Exactly. So it's taken us a little bit of time to get everything packaged up in the way that we wanted to. So we've been a little bit quiet, running under the radar, and now we're becoming a little bit more vocal about some of the things that we're doing because we've got some very exciting things that we're now bringing to the market.
Okay, so I want to start first. Well, firstly, congratulations on all this new technology. And I want to talk about Smartcam first, because you said it's already implementable on the gadgets that we have today. So what's the business model behind it? It's the software that you're going to be selling to the companies that are making these products, or how's that going to work?
Well, what we did is we looked at some of the lessons that we'd learned in the 3D market. So a couple of years ago, when we were in the PC market for 3D with our game conversion technology, we sold that directly to the companies that were making the PCs. It was Sony, Lenovo, Asus, Asus, etc. And they paid us a fixed amount per unit to pre-install it on the PC. And the The OEM market, as it's called, has really become a very, very low margin environment. They're always coming back to you saying, well, we need to make it cheaper because we're trying to make a lower cost PC to sell to our customers. So in the new products, we said we don't want to be there anymore. We're sufficiently comfortable to deal directly with the consumer now because there are venues like the Google Play Store, the Apple Store, and our own website at tridef.com where we can deliver these products directly to the consumer. So we have 3 strands of business model around this software product Smartcam. You can go to our website, you can download it for free, try it out for 7 days. It works with Skype and WebEx and Uvu and all these different products, XSplit for game casting. And at the end of the day, if you like it at the end of that 7-day trial period and you buy it, we get $15 and we keep 100% of that. We've also got an affiliate program. Because the experience is very unique, we can go to companies who make software that, say, kids are using to make games for sharing on Twitch, and we can say, here's a way that you can generate incremental value from your existing install base. So instead of saying, we want a share of the money that you're already making, which is a very difficult commercial discussion to have because people are quite resistant to that, we're going to these companies and saying, here's how you can make an extra $1 or $2 from that install base that you've invested in so heavily building up. We created an affiliate program. One of the first products to roll out has been a product called XSplit Broadcaster and XSplit Gamecaster. These are made by a company called Split Media Labs, and they're used in the game casting market. There's a website here in the US called Twitch. 1.5 million kids a month making videos that are shared of themselves playing games. 100 million kids a month watching those videos. They're now the 4th largest source of video on the internet. Kids who play games are great early adopters. We learned that in the 3D marketplace. So what we've done with the affiliate program is we've gone to Split Media. They've put support for controlling our software into their XSplit products, and they promote what we're capable of doing to the kids. Their choice as a user, if you want to do green screening and put yourself into the video, is to spend about $175 on a green screen setup, or go to DDD's website, download it for free, try it out, and if you like it, buy it for $10. Now, that $10 comes to DDD, and then every 3 months we share a percentage of that with the guys at Split Media, so we're actually allowing them to harvest additional value from their customer base. And
what's been the adoption rate thus far for the new technology?
Well, the XSplit, we see typically 3,000-4,000 downloads a month. We've been very, very pleased with the response that we're getting. Clearly, as a business, if we didn't have an existing 3D technology licensing business, so Samsung is still using our technology in their 3D TVs, if we didn't have some of these other revenue streams, and just looked at our Tridef Smartcam, we need about 1,300 downloads a day to be able to become break-even, assuming no other revenue. However, in addition to products like XSplit, we obviously already work with very big platforms like Skype. There's 49 million daily active users of Skype. Platforms in China like QQ, which is the big video conferencing platform there. There's 223 million monthly active users of the QQ video conferencing platform. So we feel that we've got a very good opportunity to just grow our affiliate program, but also to generate significantly more revenue in the long term than we were able to do in the stereo 3D market because the markets are so much more scalable.
Okay, so I now want to shift over to the UPix. And I want to talk not just about the business model, but also the user experience. So you're telling me that when I'm using Instagram or just even surfing the web, I can take a screenshot of that and then superimpose myself onto the picture, send it to my significant other. She can then also put herself on there and have the, as we said, hashtag groupie.
Yes.
Is that right?
That's exactly right. The beautiful thing about UPix is that we've taken that core Smartcam technology that can get rid of the background, and we've brought it to Android mobile phones, and it'll be coming to Apple products on the iOS in early 2016. It's a very, very intuitive user interface. Yes, you could do what you just described the hard way. You could do it with something like Adobe After Effects. You'd sit there with your picture, you'd carefully outline around the edge, and about halfway through the 20-minute process to do that, you get fed up of it and it would go in the too hard basket. With UPix, it's very simple. You take the picture or grab a picture that somebody shared on their Facebook or Twitter or Instagram account, pull it down to your phone, take your picture, very quickly zoom and pinch and squeeze to get yourself in the right place in that picture, and post it off to Facebook or wherever you're sending it. And when the person you're posting to, if they have our app as well, the UPix app, they can take their picture and interactively put themselves back into your picture and share it back with you. There's about 100 million selfie photographs shared on social media today, just here in the US alone. And what we've got a way of doing now is making that completely interactive. One of the big value propositions of UPix is that it's a great way of getting fans closer to their favorite recording artists, their favorite sports stars, their favorite TV shows, their favorite actors, actresses. And obviously, we're sitting here in the heart of Hollywood. We've had a number of discussions over the years with some of the TV companies and some of the film studios. And when we've taken UPix to them and showed them what we're capable of doing, nobody has actually showed any of these studio guys that this is possible. So it's a highly innovative experience. It's something that we believe that, as in 3D, we're leading the world in. And it's a very, very exciting moment for us to see us pivoting in this way from proving ourselves in the 3D market with something like 54 million products out there, and now targeting these very, very large and exciting global growth markets.
Okay, so we're almost done with 2015. From what you can tell me, moving into 2016, what are some of your goals and aspirations going into the new year?
Well, I think it's very reminiscent for us of where we were in the 3D market back in 2009. We've got some great products for these new applications, UPix, Tridef Smartcam. We've got a few other little tricks up our sleeve that we'll roll out over the course of the coming years. I think from our point of view, we've done the R&D, and now it's time to do the S&D. And the S&D is shut up and do it. We've got some great relationships with companies like Tencent and Samsung and others that we've built up through our presence in the 3D market. 54 million products out there already gives us a lot of weight when we go in to talk to people about what we can do for them, even though we're a very small company still. And I think it's consolidating that affiliate program that we've got, finding relationships with some big partners, which is what we did in the 3D market back in 2009, 10, and 11, and then seeing that revenue base grow. And obviously, because of the scalability of some of these markets, obviously, we're sitting here in Silicon Beach, as it's now called. We've got Snapchat on our doorstep. We've got Google and Facebook on our doorstep. And these companies are always looking for unique and innovative ways to improve the experience that their customers are getting from their product. And we think that there'll be some discussions with those companies in the fullness of time as well. So it's going to be an exciting time for us, I think.
So where can our audience go and find more information about DDD Group and also UPix and Smartcam?
Well, if you want information about the company, we're listed on AIM in the London Stock Exchange as a small companies market. The symbol is DDD. Our website is ddd.com, so that is nice and simple. If you want to go and grab a copy of Smartcam and try it out for yourself, you can download it from tridef.com. That's TRIDEF.com. And for some of these new technologies that are coming down the pipeline, like UPix, the website is UPixApp, UPixApp.com, if you want to find out more about that and put yourself on the waiting list for when we launch it in the not-too-distant future.
My name is Robert Kraft, and we're coming to you live on SNNLive, and we're here at the LD Micro Main Event 2015 in Bel Air, California. With me again has been Chris Yewdall from DDD Group. The symbol again is DDDGY. Chris, thank you so much for coming on to SNNLive.
Thanks very much, Robert. I hope to see you again soon.